Hey folks, welcome back to another year in review. I'm just gonna be in this crazy new environment while talking about the year and the year going forwards. I pretty much don't remember anything from this year. Scrolling through my YouTube uploads, sparing as they were, I think it's pretty generally safe to say it was a little dark. But, you know. So, about halfway through the year, I was basically like, I'm forcing myself to do uploads. I'm just going to work on things and then release them when they're done. And what ended up happening was I didn't work, so nothing was done. It's not like I did nothing, I'm sure, but I basically did nothing. Most of the things that I ended up doing were just sort of meandering sprouts that never took root, so to speak, except for the Icy Tracks demo. That was pretty good. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it didn't really do anything. It is kind of an unfortunate thing where I sort of build up what I think will happen in my head and then it doesn't happen. I thought that I would get some comments, some reviews, some sort of, not necessarily following, but at least more of a bubble, something for the game, but that didn't happen, and I guess I should have expected that. I think I will always be a failure. That's a heavy sentence to drop in a year in review. But I think that it basically sums up how the year as a whole was for me. It is frustrating. There's a frustration that there must be something wrong with me, because I don't feel like a human should. I feel like throughout my entire life, and maybe there would be some hidden memory where this is not the case, because my memory is kind of shot. But I feel like throughout my life, I've never been satisfied with my work. I've never been proud or happy with work. I can be happy in a moment, smiling, laughing, but I think that when it comes to work or anything that isn't immediately lost to time, there's no like lingering satisfaction or positive thing. Like, I don't know if I know how to be proud or satisfied, which is surely not the case. It's got to be something like, oh, I must be depressed, but I'm taking antidepressants for anxiety, so it's not a depression thing, unless the antidepressants I'm taking are making me depressed. But to my knowledge of what I can remember at this time, and ever since I first thought about this, or had this realization a few months ago, yeah, it kind of bums me out. I'm seeing a psychiatrist, and I have been since May, and I have undergone quite a few medication changes, because not only do I have some cloudy amorphous neurological divergence that she can't quite pin down, but it also seems like most of the medications that she prescribes me have paradoxical effects, or they just don't really do anything. Which further makes me feel less human, because why would medication so consistently not work on me. The thought of being never satisfied with work feels like the sort of thing where I'm always like one-upping myself, always doing more and more to achieve some sort of magnum opus. But in reality, I just don't care. That is the unfortunate reality. But I feel like the reason that I don't care isn't from, like, not caring. Which is weird, right? I don't know how to articulate it, because the thing is, if I didn't care, then I wouldn't have gone through with working so much to put out a video every day. Like, I totally could have either, like, whatever, and uploaded, like, shorts or just, like, minute-long clips, like I said I probably would in the first episode. Why am I saying episodes? Like, Daily December is some sort of show. But, like, I have been staying up late to work. The last animation I did, I pulled an all-nighter to get it out. So clearly there is some part of me that does care. And it's weird. I don't understand the way that my mind works. My psychiatrist has recommended that I speak to a psychologist, but I cannot afford to. I think I said last year that if things continue the way that they have been, it would be a bad sign. But things would have been continuing the same way, they have just gotten worse. So, that's the sort of place where I'm at right now. I'm not sure if I will continue as I have been. I was thinking like, oh, I'll come back with doing videos every week and stuff like that, but I'm kind of... It's frustrating because there's always the element of the unknown. Like, should I start a new channel, like from scratch, just in case the past 10 years of posting videos here has just made it so that I'm basically never going to see any sort of success or appreciation for what I do? Not to say that there isn't appreciation. I've gotten several comments that, like, every time I see a new comment, it always makes my day. Especially getting a comment from somebody whose videos I watch. Shout out Hark, previously known as Celetics. At the same time, it also kind of... It's weird seeing comments saying things like, here before this blows up, or how are you only at so-and-so views, or stuff like that. Because I feel like that is a damn fine question, but I know the answer. It's because I don't care enough to try harder. Maybe it's because I never feel satisfaction from trying hard, and my brain has just given up on the thought of success. Or maybe I just don't care for video editing. Which would be weird, because why else would I have had a YouTube channel for the past 10 years, right? I feel like I do want to do game dev, because that is something that throughout my, I don't want to call it a hiatus, but throughout my lax season, game development was always something that I flirted with, I guess you could say. Like, I'd open Game Maker and just mess around for a while. Because, I don't know, basically what I do on a day-to-day basis is I work out, I listen to music, I watch YouTube videos, and I lie on the floor. Like, my ass is not contributing to society. I'm a parasite. And it's like, yeah, that sucks. That really does suck for me. I don't know how much of this I'm gonna cut out. Probably all of it. That's just basically where I'm at. Just, I don't want to call it an impasse. More of just like a steeped blanket of dread. And like dissolution? I don't think that's a word. Or at least not the word that I think it means. We'll see how things go next year. There was a lot of things that I wanted to do this year that I never got around to. The environment I'm in right now is ancient Greece, because that was one of the things that was on my New Year's resolution, was to make this Greek era, Iron Age era comic I had been thinking about for a long time. Never did. I thought about it a lot, and like did a bunch of world building in my head, but it never developed past then. Of course, all the games that I wanted to make, the animations, some of my New Year's resolutions were about short films or music, and well, we can see how that went for me. There was also like ideas about video essays I could make, and I even talked about doing streaming at points, but yeah, it's just a very, very frustrating point that I'm at. So next year, I hope it'll be better. I hope things will get better. I mean, one of my New Year's resolutions was to not kill myself, and I think I cleared that one. But also, like, was it a good thing? Thanks for watching. See you guys next year.